And if you love books, you're going to love this one. The CT Lit Fest brings together more than 200 authors to celebrate literary arts and the diverse voices and stories that shape our community. I am here with Jotham Borello, founder of the CT Lit Fest. Good morning.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, I'm so excited to talk about this. I love to read.
Oh, good.
So this is all the way up my alley.
This is excellent.
Now, for folks who have not been to a prior CT Lit Fest, tell me more about what inspired you to get this all started.
Well, you know, I teach at Central Connecticut State. I'm with young writers all the time, teaching writers. I do things at Yale, around the state, and I wanted to bring under their community of writers, right? We have 169 towns in this tiny state. It's very siloed in a way. And I thought, well, let's bring them to the capital city. Let's just celebrate the books. Let's celebrate reading and writing. And let's make it, as I always say, it's a literary carnival in a sense. It's like this midway of activity. It's all day. So if you like to hear people read their new books, if you like to talk about ideas and put your phone down for 5 minutes, if you want to create something with your hands or listen to a high school student read next to a poet laureate, this is the place to do it all day long. And we do it at Real Artways, which is the premier arts place, I think, in this entire state. And it so happens that their headquarters, or where their building is, just not far from here, is the old Underwood typewriter factory. And when I heard that back in 2019, I said, well, let's do something with typewriters. So we have an installation, because Real Artways is an art gallery. They have a movie house. They do cool programming. And we have a whole room full of manual typewriters. I don't know the last time you've typed on a manual typewriter. It's tough.
It's been a little while.
It's a little while.
There's probably an entire generation out there, maybe my young producer who's like, a typewriter? What's that?
So to watch someone come in.
She said she knows what a typewriter is.
Okay. Well, we've seen them in movies, right?
Yeah.
So to watch like a 5-year-old come in and type a story, and then you take your story and you hang it on the wall. So it's a living installation throughout the day. So that's really fun to watch and see. So there's stuff from everyone from 11 to 6 right here in the capital city.
I love that. Now, you also include some local authors as well, right?
Yeah, we have writers. We kind of do the New England thing, but most of our writers are from Connecticut for sure. You know, we want to have, people want to sell books today. It's tough to sell books. So we have some people with new books. We have conversations about some ideas, for instance, arts in Connecticut, about immigrant writers. We have, so that kind of discourse going on. And then we have, as I said, something we call the Tiny Reading Gallery, which at Real Artways, they call it a video gallery, I call it a reading gallery. So we say small space, big stories. And this is where we program about 40 people. They read all day long for 5 minutes. So we have some of the poet laureates reading, we have high school students, some of the students from Central, other universities, and then we have an open mic. So if you're out there and you still want to participate, come at 5 o'clock, sign up, and you can read your stuff. So we're really we're big tent, like the Midway.
And this sounds like a great opportunity to expose yourself to new works and new authors. It may give you an opportunity to meet face-to-face with some of our local talent.
Yeah, that's the fun part, right? I brought 1 or 2 books. This is a writer from Laura Ehrlich. Her new book, it just came out about 2 weeks ago. She'll be reading and signing from her novel. This is my bookmark. I'm getting through it. I'm trying to read. I have a lot to read. This is another book. This comes out in November. It's a biography of Sam Shepard, the playwright and the actor. So Rob will be on the stage. He's going to be doing a live interview with WNPR, our NPR station. We're going to interview him on stage and then rebroadcast it.
Oh, awesome.
So, and then, of course, as you said, afterward, you raise your hand and you have a discourse about the work or about Sam Shepard or whatever else, comes to mind. So there's always that interaction. Everything's about 55 minutes, and I always say to the moderator, you stop talking at about 40 minutes. Let them contribute, right?
Yes.
It's a conversation, not a lecture.
Yes, yes. Now, why do you think it's important for you to continue to bring this event back every year and shine a light, as we said, on the diverse stories that are being told in our state?
Well, I think, there's always the idea that people, they're writing about ideas. Some of them are thoughtful ideas. Our culture, there's a lot happening. But I also think the other side of that, there's a lot of light going on, a lot of joy. And I want to bring people together to have a good time about literature and ideas and that's why I say the carnival idea, like turn your phone off and just engage with a friend. My father always comes and he talks the entire time. He's always introducing to people. And so I want you to come and enjoy it. And I think coming together on Saturday is great. But that's just the beginning. It should resonate all year. So my students come from Central. We're reading, and they meet some student from Yale or from Eastern or Southern. They're all going to be there. And they should then have that conversation continue. So it's just a starting point. 1 year we come together, we have a great time. There's food trucks. It's all that stuff you want to see at a festival. buy some books. There's a book fair. And then, make a friend.
Yeah.
Read a book. You said you like to read.
Yes.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for joining us this morning,
you.
and I hope you have a great turnout this weekend.
Yes, Saturday, 11 to 6, Real Art Ways.
Real Art Ways.